welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we will be cash stuffing a total of 1,260. But before we get started with the cash stuffing, I just want to reintroduce myself since we have gained so many new friends. We officially hit 1,000 subscribers. I seriously cannot thank you guys enough for all the love and support. This community literally means so much to me. Again, I really appreciate you guys. But my name is Rain. I am a 22-year-old and I'm a nurse. I did graduate when I was 20 and I started my cash stuffing journey in the middle of 2024 after I realized I was spending my bigger money on things that I really didn't need instead of saving for my future or investing for my future. Cash budgeting has helped me so much. It's completely changed how I handle my money and given me a better mindset about savings and spending. I do currently live with my parents, which has helped me save a lot, and I recently got engaged this past May to my amazing fiance. We have been together since we were 13. He is currently finishing nursing school right now, and once he graduates, we do plan on moving on to a different city and starting our own chapter together. But until then, my main goals are to become financially stable before we move out, and I also run my own little Etsy shop, which has been such a fun and rewarding part of this journey. But that's basically it for my little background. Again, thank you so much for helping me reach 1K. I'm so excited to keep growing, sharing my progress, and hopefully inspiring you guys along the way. Now, let's get into today's cash stuffing. We're gonna go ahead and start with my high priority binder. I did mention that we are stuffing 1,260. $600 of it is from my Etsy Paycheck, which again, I appreciate you guys so much for continually supporting me. And the other 660 is from my regular paycheck. It's a bit lower than usual because I did call out twice last week and I only worked once. And I also spent some money since we went out and had a little date, me and my fiance. But let's go ahead and start with health. It will be receiving $10. So how have you guys been? I am filming this on a Thursday and I'm currently working on orders. I did had a 3-day sale on my Etsy. You guys are so amazing. I am working on the orders so I can send them out as soon as possible since I will be working Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night, and I will be busy next week. So I was thinking on putting my little shop on vacation just to catch up on the orders. But anyways, I talk too much. Health has 500, 600, 700, 800, 900 in the bank, 50, 60, 70, 80, so 980 in health, and $20 more, and we should have $1,000 in here, and that should be fully funded for this year. Dental has $1,000, $400 in my high yield savings account, and $600 credit from my dental office. First home is receiving $200, so that's 1, 2. So now first home has 10,000, 15,000, 16,000, 17,000 in my high yield savings account. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 17,700 for my first home. And I think I will be fully funding this at 20,000 this year. And I might have to change my priorities since we are no longer planning on buying a home this year. We are planning on renting an apartment first. The earnest deposit is receiving $25. So that's 20 and a 5. So now earnest deposit has 1,500, 600, 700, 800. So 1,800 in my high yield savings account. 20, 40, 60, 75. So 1,875 for my earnest deposit. This will be used as a security deposit for when we actually start renting our own apartment. So I might have to change things a little bit since our goal has changed. Personal savings is receiving $20, and I still have to open my Roth IRA. but let's go ahead and give this a count. I'm making such a mess here. So we have 1,000, 2,000, 500, 600. So 2,600 in my high yield savings account, 50, 70, 90, 710, and 720. So 2,720 for my personal savings. Moving on to emergency fund. Emergency fund is receiving $20 as well. So one single 20. And let's go ahead and mark this 15 and this 5. So this tracker is from Angela at MSO Budget, but let's go ahead and count this up. So emergency fund has 1,000, 2,000, 500, 600, 700. So 2,700 in my high yield savings account, 20, 40, 60, 70. So 2,770 for my emergency fund. Moving on to actually we're skipping car maintenance and car emergency fund. 1 month ahead is receiving $10 only. So now 1 month ahead has 1,000, 2,000, 500, 600, 700 in my high yield savings account, 20, 40, 50, 60. So 2,760 for 1 month ahead, and my goal is $3,000, and I should be fully funding this for this year. But that's basically it for my high priority binder. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to my purple binder, which is my low priority. And I have some exciting news. My fiance and I officially decided that we were going to Tennessee for our 9th anniversary. Initially, my family and I, this one's receiving 25, was planning on going on a celebratory vacation for my fiance and my sister, since they are both graduating nursing school this December. However, my sister wanted to focus on taking the license exam as soon as possible, so we decided not to go. But we found a little cabin in Tennessee closer to Nashville. I think it's about an hour away from Nashville, and we already booked that one. We are spending 4 nights and 5 days in Tennessee, and the rental for the cabin was, I think, $1,400. But let me go ahead and give vacation account. We have 1,500, 20, 40, 60, 75. So 1,575 in vacation, and I definitely have to bulk this up a little bit more. We are splitting the cost, but we still have to book our airplane tickets, and we are probably going to rent a car. So yeah, I still have to earn quite a bit more, but we still have about a month to earn for that one. Stationery is receiving $5. So now stationery has 50, 60, 75. So 75 for stationery, and I spent a little bit of money for my 1K giveaway, so I'm going to pull money from my stationery, but that's basically it for my low priority. So let's go ahead and move on to my loved ones binder. I did get this binder from Low over at Soft Life Budgeting, and I switched out my previous binder into this one. If you guys are interested in charms, go ahead and check out Budget with Liz. I do have her link down below. I believe she is having a 20% off for all of her charms, as well as Low from Soft Life Budgeting. She did bring out more new colors, and I recommend checking out these two ladies. But we are stuffing just one envelope. I have to break this binder a little bit more. So we are going to go ahead and run to Christmas, and Christmas will be receiving $10. So now Christmas has 500, 600, 700, 800, 10, 20, 30. So 830 for Christmas. And since I have a lower fund, we are not stuffing anything else but Christmas. But that's basically it for my loved ones binder. Let's move along to my future home binder. We are stuffing furniture and appliances, which is my priorities at the moment. Furniture is receiving $25. So now furniture has 150, 225, so 225, and my fiance does have his own savings account, and he is currently earning for our future apartment as well. Appliances is receiving 25 as well. So now appliances has 150, 225, so 225 as well. And I definitely have to bulk this two up a bit more because we really don't have anything at the moment. But that's basically it for my future home binder. let's go ahead and move on to my savings challenges. So let's start with this tracker from Angela over at MSO Budget. She is receiving $10. So let's go ahead and put a $10 bill in here. And I will be marking this 4 and 6. So let me go ahead and put a heart in there. So now this tracker has 20, 40, 60, 70, 85. So $85 in Skater Boy. And this food truck menu savings challenge from Chelsea over at Be the Happy Turtle is receiving $15. So that's one single 10 and 5. And we are completing this savings tracker today. So I'm going to go ahead and mark this 9 and 2, which is equivalent to $11, but I don't carry one, so I usually just round up my money. This savings challenge has $20, $40, $50, $60 saved. Moving on to this Hello Kitty Savings Challenge from Calista over at Cloudy Money. It will be receiving $25, so that's one single 20 and a 5. So now, let me go ahead and mark. So I'm going to mark $22, but again, I'm rounding up to 25. So now it has 20, 40, 60, 80, 110, 15. So 115 in this tracker from Calista. Moving on to this Pachaco Savings Challenge from Katie over at the Fancy Dollar. It will be receiving $30. So I did this 22 and 8. So 20 and a 10. Okay, so now this Pachaco Savings Challenge has 50, 100, 20, 35, so 135, and this saves 216. So we still have 16, 25, and 40, and we should be able to complete this envelope hopefully this month. Moving on to this Mystery Bites. This is my own challenge. It will be receiving $30, and we are completing this as well. So that's one single 20 and a 10. Let me just double check it. No money. So we are marking this ghoul fries. So that's $3. Phantom float, which is 5. So that's 8. And then this gold brew latte, which is $6. So that's 14. And then this Scooby snack, which is $4. So that's $20. And then this ghastly cheesecake, which is only $8. So that will be $28. But again, we are rounding up. So now this Scooby Mystery Bites, which is now completed, has 20, 40, 60, 80, $110. So 110 saved in this Mystery Bites. And that is so exciting. I love it. And next one, we are going to go ahead and start this Drac Spooky Bites, which is receiving $5. So one single 5. Which I think I messed up because I have no $5 left in here. But let's go ahead and mark this slime slush, which is $5. So now it has $5 in here. And that is it for my savings challenges. Moving on to groceries. Grocery is receiving $20. So now grocery has 51, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 210, and 20. So 2 20s for grocery. And let's go ahead and skip into spending. I put $130 in here. So 100, 20, 30. I still have to pay myself back because I went all out last week. But now spending has 100, 20, 30, 40, 50. So 150 in spending. Let's go ahead and move on to eating out, which is receiving $20. So now eating out has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, and $100 in eating out. And let's move on to utility, which is receiving $30, so that's $120 and $10. So although I live with my parents, I did tell them that I would like to pay for the electric bill and give them a bit of money for my rent, because I just wanted to help them out a bit, since when I was in college they were paying for my car bill, my car insurance, and they were giving me allowances just so I don't have to work during most of my college, which I really do appreciate. So this is just a little bit of my give back. They didn't tell me to, I just really wanted to help them out a bit. But utilities has 50, 70, 80, so $80 in utilities. Moving on to phone bill, which is receiving $10, so $60 in phone bill. Car loan is receiving $100, and I'm going to use a prop bill for that just because it's easier for me to transfer money. But anyways, car loan has $100, $200, $300, and $400. And that is it for my black binder. Moving on to my new small business binder. I have been very busy this week, so I haven't been able to fully design this binder yet, so please bear with me. A lot of categories are missing, but I still wanted to upload a video for you guys and to stay consistent. But let's go ahead and open her up. Again, I was just able to make a dashboard, which this one says small business, your blueprint, track every dollar, plan every move, and watch your hard work turn into growth, which I thought was very fitting for this binder. I also made this dashboard, and I got this envelope from Katie over at the Fancy Dollar. I believe it was when she was organizing her binders and she was giving away her old envelopes, so I DM'd her and she was able to give this to me. But inventory and supplies is receiving $200. I already spent like $90 from this because I ended up buying a new laminator since my laminator did give out on me. Next one is going to be equipment and technology, but for now I will be using this as shipping and Canva, as well as PO Box, which is receiving a total of $60. So that's 20, 40, 60, and I definitely messed up on the denominations. But now equipment and technology has 20, 40, and $60. YouTube taxes, which I will be using as Etsy taxes, will be receiving $180, which is 30% of the $600 that I received from them. So 150, 70, 80. So now YouTube taxes has 150, 70, 80, so 180 in YouTube taxes. And the next one is going to be miscellaneous, which is receiving just one single 20. And that is basically it for my small business binder, which I definitely have to decorate. But that is basically it for this video. I just want to say thank you so much for helping me reach 1,000 subscribers. And thank you so much for being so supportive and so loving and so welcoming in this community. I cannot thank you guys enough. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give me a like, subscribe, and comment down below. Say hi or ask any questions. I love interacting with you guys. But I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you guys next video. Bye!